Merciful. Respected Secretary General, ladies and gentlemen, I thank God once again for giving me the opportunity to address this important international issue. George William Curtis said, "A man's country is not a certain area of land, of mountains, rivers and woods, but it is a principle, and patriotism is loyalty to that principle." It goes by many names: the land of the pure hearts, the golden sparrow, the wounded tiger. But no matter what you call it, the Pakistani flag represents a free and unified country, indivisible with freedom and justice for all. But after all, the sacrifices that our forefathers gave, they did not expect to see Pakistan the way it is being portrayed in today's world. But why is it presented like this, with arson, violent riots and brutal preventive measures, massacre, bloodshed, chaos, devastation, or simply death? But I'm not here to talk about terrorism, because most of you already know more than me. Frankly speaking, no country, no city on earth is conflict-free. But if you take a more closer look, you will see that Pakistan is a nation on the path to prosperity and salvation. We are the sixth largest nation. We are bigger than France and Germany. We are surrounded with enormous coastline connected by 4 provinces. We have a democratic government. We have the 15th largest economy. We have the 15th largest economy, We have the 7th largest pool of think tanks. Pakistan is the legacy of the mighty Mughal dynasty, the land of the oldest civilization, which is the Indus Valley civilization with its city Mohenjo-daro. Pakistan has 7 mighty rivers: Beas, Satluj, Chenab, Ravi, Jhelum, Kabul and Indus River. People speak almost 20 languages with 66 dialects here. Pakistan is also known as the rooftop of the world, as 4 out of the 14 peaks are in Pakistan. Pakistan has the largest salt mines at Kyoda. It has one of the biggest reserves of natural gas in Sui. Pakistan even has a road in the sky, which is known as the Karakoram Highway, which is around 26,000 feet high. 5 of the major automobile companies are making their parts in Pakistan, which has given not less than $4 billion in 2004 and will by God's grace reach to 5 billion in 2010. Pakistan's revenue from the IT industry has reached to 5 billion this year, and more people are interested in expanding this field. Pakistan is the largest exporter of cotton as well as one of the largest exporter of gold and precious stones. 4 out of 10 precious stones pass through Pakistan. The top 5 employers in Pakistan are General Electric, Hewlett Packard, IBM, American Express and Dell. You all must know this guy, right? Who is this? Bill Gates. What did he say about Pakistanis? He said, amongst Asians, Pakistanis are the smartest people in the field of information technology. Pakistan's technological field is also vast. It provides one of the largest bandwidth capacity in the world, with more than 100 universities, 150 research centers, and 2,000 educational institutes. Pakistan produces 100,000 engineers and another 100,000 technically trained graduates every year. There are many such personalities of Pakistan who are worth mentioning here. Sir Allama Iqbal, who with his poetry strengthened the roots of our country. The Germans took his poetry as their salvation. Our Chief of Army Staff, General Kiani, is listed as one of the most influential people in the world. Dr. Abdul Salam, who was awarded the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1979. Dr. Fazlur Rahman Khan, who was the architect of the famous Sears Tower in Canada. Dr. Abdul Qadir Khan, who brought the nuclear technology for Pakistan. The great Tahir live an Islamic ruling against terrorism in a foreign state. Abdul Sattar Hedi, who has one of the biggest human welfare organizations in the world. Benazir Bhutto, the first ever female Prime Minister of a Muslim nation. Imran Shah, the record holder for the most sixes, the highest sixes, and the fastest century in the history of cricket, Shahid Afridi. At his retirement, Wasim Akram was the highest wicket taker in cricket. Arif Karim, the youngest member of Microsoft. Coming to an end to all the frustration has provoked me to say, wow, to you, this could be the greatest night of our lives, but you are going to let it be the worst. And I guarantee a week won't go by in your life, you won't regret walking out, letting them get the best of you. Well, I'm not going home. I've come too far, and I'm going to stay right here and fight for this lost cause. A day must come when the courage of men fails, but it is not this day. The line must be drawn there, this far, no further. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. You're going to work harder than you ever worked before, but that's fine. You just get the flow with it. If a person grits his teeth with real determination, failure is not an option. That's how winning is done. Believe me when I say we can break this army here. But I say to you what every warrior has known since the beginning of time. You've got to get mad. If you would be free, then you must fight to fulfill that promise. Let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions when it comes to our motherland. This is your time. Seize the day. Never surrender. Victory or death. That's the Pakistani way. Ladies and gentlemen, in this room, people will remember me when I tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they will never take our integrity, our dignity, our Pakistan.